Hey everybody, welcome back to another review. Today we have the Street Fighter Gouken Pilgrim edition. This is an exclusive edition, so stay tuned. And before we start, let's go back to the beginning. We have a semi-unboxing. Okay, so hang on. Okay, let's start off with the color box. This is actually one of the nicer boxes. I do like PCS's color boxes. It's really nice. As you can see, that's the Pilgrim edition, exclusive. So we spin it around. And then in the back, always appreciate it when it tells the story of the character. So if you're not really familiar with it, okay? And then of course the top. And then I think starting with Balrog, PCS has included with the thing, the package, I guess, a pair of cotton gloves. So you won't get your greasy, dirty hands on the statue, which is good. I usually just wash mine with soap and water, and then of course you get the certificate, okay, with the owner Jerry Macaluso autograph. So it's a nice touch, okay? So with the boxes open, you get the top and bottom. The bottom of the box, there's a top that flips over like so, and then this is where the two heads are. Got that one, and then the rest is, oh, these are like I think they're beads, so they won't scratch up the statue during shipping. Okay, and then over here, you have the statue itself. Nicely done. You get some foam to protect the paint, and of course the simple base and the hat. Okay, so let's put this together, and then we'll have a look. Okay, this is with the body on and all of the shipping cushions removed. So it's really nicely done. The statue is heavy, so I think it's mostly solid. It's probably it's got some hollowness inside it. But overall it's very nice. Nice and heavy, I like it. It's white and black uniform, and let me see. So you can see this is all sculpted, so it's not real ropes or anything. But if it was done with real ropes, it would have put it over the top. But I see that they can't really do it because it would be too difficult. You would have to tie it like that, and then this thing wouldn't be sticking up. Okay. And then it's fully sculpted underneath. You can see the attachment right there, but it's no big deal. Alright, very good. And I want to just show you guys this. To get this fluffy pants looking way, if you look at underneath, it's got some form of like cotton foam just to give it more fluff. Okay, so that's pretty clever. And then of course that's all fully sculpted. And of course on the other side you have that foam. Okay, so I'm going to attach the one of the heads, the arm beads, and then the neck beads, and then we'll do the other head. Okay. Okay, I've got the hand beads. Be careful when you put it on, because it could scratch it up like it did mine right there a little bit, so no big deal. And then the neck beads right there, and then I've put on, he's got a flat top, so you're going to put on his hat. And then, but that's what the regular hand looks like. Okay, so let me put on the hat, and then I will give you a 360. Okay, so the hat's on. So I'm guessing you want to display this statue at a high angle, because he's looking down. Gouken is looking down, and then you won't see anything. That's what it would be like if you display it on a lower case. Okay, so he's just looking badass for an old guy with all that muscle. It could only happen in video games or movies. Okay, so let me give you 360, and then we can talk further. Let's see. It's really nice. I mean, it looks like it came out right out of a kung fu movie or something. Yeah, the ropes, as you can see the back. Oh, I gotta mention, you're gonna get paint rub, so when you're right there, when you assemble the head, because this part, it's just way too close, as you can see. So you're gonna get paint rub on the ponytail. Okay, so you might want to put something. See, I don't know, you can see it right there. It's a poorly designed part. It's not a big deal, but still, I don't like that one. And then, it's got nice definition, footwork. Everything's nice, and then you can do that. Give it a little bit more dynamic look to it. Hands are nice, rope. It's movable. So you can, oh yeah, when you put this on, it's got like a little string underneath. You're gonna have to stretch it out in order to put it into the hand. Okay, and then you want to move this one up a little, and then pull it out. It's a bit tricky. Now I understand why they have it separate for shipping, so it won't rub on it. And then this thing is made out of cloth, which is nice. Right there. Okay. And then, as you can see, let me get you a quick zoom in on his face. It's really detailed. It's nice. As you can see right there. And then it does come with another head. It's the screaming head with open mouth. So I will be putting that on for you guys. And these things are nice. So all around, this thing is really cool looking. Okay, so let's get the screaming head on. It'll be the same except he's got the open mouth. Okay, and then we'll go to the final scorecard. Okay guys, I was wrong. It's not the screaming head. That's the other one. The Strong Fist edition. This one's the Gritting Teeth edition. Okay, so there you have it. He's just had his dental run, and he's showing his nice semi-white teeth. Okay, so standard. Oh, and check out what I did. You want to put the little paper towel right there, right? And then when you're done, you just gently pull it out. Whoops. Come on, come on. Ah, great. Well, you get the idea. So you won't get as much rub on it. Man, I hate it when companies do these things and they're so tight. This is with the hat attached, so similar looking, and I've tried to perforate a lot of the paper out, but I couldn't get that one. So I guess it'll fall out when I remove this head. So all around, it's a very nice piece. As you can see. Nice muscle definition. Oh, and with the I guess outfit he's got on, you can it's fully sculpted, so you can like do the bare chest thing like that, stuff like that, and then or you can just have the gi clothes, and then you can do something like this, get a little wind going. He just busted ass. So that one, it's pretty posable. It's nice. Okay, before we go to final scorecard, let me give you another 360 so that you can see what this thing looks like. Overall, it's pretty nice. I'm glad I got this one and the Strong Fist edition, and I will be putting that on, I guess, next. Okay, so let's go to the scorecard. The first thing we'll go through is the sculpting. This thing is fantastic. Right off the bat, I'm going to say it's a 9.5 out of 10. And the reason I did not give it a 10 is because I feel like this thing is a little bit too small. Now I know Gouken's, leaning this way and he's got his legs out like that, so he's really hunched over a little. But if you put this against Balrog, man, that thing just dwarfs this one and some of the other Street Fighter statues. So the sculpting itself is, I guess, as perfect as you can get. It's all muscular underneath, and then if you look at the face, it's nice. So I don't have a problem with the sculpting itself. The reason I did not give it a perfect sculpting is because the size is a little bit, I think it's too small. I know Street Fighter statues in general is a little bit smaller than quarter scale, although it does say quarter scale. However, this one is a little bit too small, even though he's hunching down a little bit. Okay, so our next category that we have is fit and finish, and that usually includes, of course, the paint app, the mixed media, if there's any, how well it's done. And in this category, we're looking at a 10 out of 10. Okay, I did not find any flaws other than, as I mentioned, this part. You're going to get some paint rub. It's unavoidable. Unless you put a small white piece of cloth, or like I have right now, just a sheet of tissue paper. So that'll prevent the paint rub when you take the head out if you do a lot of switching. So other than that, I guess I could complain about, the material. This is kind of cheap. It should be a little bit thicker. It will look a lot better if it's like that, and maybe a little bit more texture. But that's what it is. I mean, there's not much you can do. So other than that, I would still give this a 10 out of 10 for fit and finish. Okay. Our third category that we have is going to be art direction. This is fine. He's getting ready to fight, and that's just Gouken. This is good art direction. I didn't find anything wrong with it. So this, again, 10 out of 10. Okay. Our fourth category, we're going to be doing, let's see, source material. I guess if you play Street Fighter and the Pilgrim edition, it's actually a character, I guess, one of the player characters that you can get. So it's exactly like what you would get out of the one of the characters that you can pick. So I did not have a problem with this. Source material wise, we're gonna go with 10 out of 10. Okay, so with our last category, we're looking at accessories. This is where this one is a little bit weak, and in general, all of the PCS pieces, it's going to be a little bit weak with this because there isn't a lot of accessories. Obviously, you have the switch out head, and then that's about it. And then the rest is just the sculpture itself. PCS, I guess, consciously chooses to use the black base. There isn't anything crazy like XM Studios, so it's kind of hurt in the score department, but does not mean that it's bad. So for this, with just two switch out head, which is usually standard with PCS, you're looking at a 6 out of 10. that's not really a 6 out of 10, but in order to get anything higher, in my book, you should have a better base. But that's not what they're about. So 6 out of 10 is as good as you're going to get from PCS for accessories. Okay, so now the overall score, I really like this piece, but there's a few things that keeps it from, getting near perfect score. Well, first of all, the hair part right here is just a little bit too tight, so you're gonna get some paint rub. And as I've shown with my other one, my other head, it got paint rub. So this one, fortunately, I put a piece of paper right there, so that'll help it. And then the other thing is you're gonna need like Goro. Okay, sorry about that. One of my panels fell off. So, like I was saying about Goro, like Goro from Mortal Kombat, you're gonna want to display this piece up on a high angle. So, because Gouken is looking down, like Goro's face. Well, with Goro, you want to display it low so you can see the face. Sorry, this one you want to display higher because he's gonna be looking down. Okay. So with that, and then the other thing is, I don't know you can see the hat. It's just one color, okay? It's just like a solid color. The hat should really have a lot of texture, like a straw hat that these guys wear. So really, they should have sculpted in some form of texture because he's not walking around with a plastic hat. Okay, so that's my only other complaint. And then now with PCS lately, with this one, as you can see earlier with the sign card indicating that there's 225 edition sizes for this. Originally it's supposed to be 175. Okay, so when we went through the pre-order, it's 175. Everybody got excited and all that jazz. Now, surprisingly, when I got the piece, it's 225. So you have an increase of 50. Nobody knew about it. Now, 50 may not sound like a big deal, and in most of the time it isn't. But as a company and you're putting out a collectible, if you say that, your piece is 175 or whatever, you don't want to surprise people with something higher. I don't think that's right. Now I know sometimes mistakes happen, but this is going to be the third time that it's happened with PCS that I know of. The same thing happened with the Robe USA Ball Rock, this piece, and then the Goro. It was a surprise increase without telling anybody. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't think it's a good business practice if they're just increasing the edition size without telling anybody ahead of time. Because really, when you go to pre-order and people pre-ordering and they think they're getting, say, 175 with this, that's what you should put out. Should not be putting out an extra 50. That's misleading. So that's my only other issue with this piece. Not the piece itself, but it's just the practice of increasing edition size. Okay, so other than that, the overall, I'll give this piece a 9 out of 10. Not quite there with the aforementioned, the hat. That's a big part for me. It should be textured. It's too smooth, and the edition size is just mystery increase. So that's not really cool to do. Okay. So other than that, I'd highly recommend getting this piece. You want to display it on a higher angle because Gouken's looking down and the hat doesn't help because you get something like that at a low one. Okay, so thank you for watching and stay tuned. I will put on the Strong Fist edition and then I'll do the Ball Rock. I've had it for a while, just haven't had time until now. Okay, so thanks for watching and stay tuned.